Hey guys, so long time no talk. I didn't realize that it's been like over 2 months or so that I haven't filmed a video. So sorry about that. I just was really busy for a while and then really tired for a while. And so I actually tried to film several times over these past 2 months, and I just feel like I lost my mojo for a while. And so I never ended up posting those videos, but I'm back now and I wanted to film a quick video about the last blog post I did, which was planner tips, my top planner tips for how I found Planner Peace. So that's what I'm here to do today. But first I wanted to introduce you to my new planner. I don't know if you guys noticed because it looks the same as my other one, but this is the pocket size Louis Vuitton agenda. And I just moved into pocket size. I was in a Kikki.K pocket size before this, and I didn't really show that on social media because I was still trying to figure out if this would work for me. Because when I first started using a pocket size, it seemed like like it wasn't a real planner, like I was using a toy. But now that I've been in it for a couple weeks, I feel like this can definitely work for me. So before I tell you my planner tips, I just want to quickly show you how I set this up. And it's pretty much exactly how I set up my personal size planner. And so the reason why I switched, first of all, real quick, the reason why I switched to a pocket size is because, like I said, I was super busy for a while, and then I was super tired, and I was just kind of feeling overwhelmed, and I wanted to really simplify and go back to the basics. I knew that I would always use a planner no matter what, but I kind of wanted to, I don't know, scale down, I guess. And so I decided to try a pocket size. I was inspired by Peanuts Planner Co. because she is like the pocket size queen. And so I went ahead and I've been trying it and I've been loving it. So I guess besides the 5 planner tips that I posted on my website, probably kind of like an overall planner tip I would say is if you're starting to feel overwhelmed or just kind of like, I don't know, unsure about stuff, I would say go back to the basics. I would say scale down, go back to the basics, to the bare minimum, and then build up from there. So that's kind of like what I'm doing. And even though I did kind of scale down, my planning system is the exact same in here that it was in my other planners. So yeah, so this is the Louis Vuitton Pocket Size Planner, or PM agenda, and this is how it looks. And then in the inside, I just have, this one here is from Cloth and Paper, and it comes with her orders, or it came with my order. And on the back I have some personal information, so if I ever lose this and someone finds it, hopefully they can look on the back of this and return it to me, but I just keep that there. Then I have some of my favorite sticky notes. That's one thing, I can't do the big sticky notes that much anymore, so I have these smaller ones that I keep here, as well as some smaller stickers. So I've also had to play around with my stickers because some of the ones that I was using in my personal size don't fit as perfectly in here. So right now I have these foil stickers that I just cut out of a Happy Planner sticker book, I believe. And here I just have this, I guess, acetate or fly leaf or whatever, with a picture of my daughters and this little die cut from Fox and Pip, and an ollie clip to hold it together. And then here in the front, just like in my other planner, I have my goals, my monthly tasks, my weekly tasks, my daily schedule, and then I have my monthly here. So these inserts here, actually this one, all of these note papers and this like tracking thing, and these monthly inserts are all from Peanuts Planner Co. on Etsy. I'll link her down below. And This is my monthly view for October, so I keep it very minimal. Like I said, I was feeling overwhelmed. I wanted to scale back. I wanted to just be very minimal planning. So, I mean, I'm already a minimal planner, and this is like going a step beyond, but I don't really have to write in things because I know what these stickers stand for, like First Friday, Customer Appreciation Day, a birthday, my husband's birthday, Halloween, day off and stuff. So I don't feel the need to write it in because I know what it is, but it's just there to be like a visual, like prompt that something's happening that day so I could plan ahead. So what I put in here are things that I had to plan for, not necessarily just daily kind of appointments and meetings. And then here's November, and this one, November's a pretty busy month for us with birthdays and a wedding and the holidays, of course. So here's my November. And then December is pretty bare because I haven't decorated it yet, but I just put in the holidays and a couple of things to note. And then this is like a future planning page. So this actually, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, well, it's definitely from Peanuts Planner Co. I can't remember if it was a freebie in her Facebook group or if I bought it in her shop. But this next section is, I did buy this in her shop. These are the undated monthly. So I just got these in, so I haven't, filled it in yet, but I have the whole year here to get ready for 2018. That's why my pages are a little bit, sometimes hard to turn because these rings are impossibly tiny. I don't know if you could see that, but I was able to fit the whole year of monthly pages in here. And then one of my favorite inserts from Peanuts Planner Co. is this one. So this is actually her monthly fold out, but I use it as a weekly. So I have like miscellaneous tasks here, but then I have each column is dedicated to a day of the week. And then the top section is my like appointments and stuff like that. And then I always break down my stuff into categories. So it's like work, the planner spot, personal. Down here is like little things like dinners and cleaning. And then I haven't figured out what I'm going to use this space for yet. So right now it's blank. And so I really love this insert a lot. And then I have my daily inserts. So these are also from Peanuts Planner Co. And these are a freebie either on her Facebook group or her website. And I printed some of these up, and I also ordered some from her. But yeah, so it's basically what I was doing in my other planner. My schedule on this side, my to-dos by category on this side, a space to put stickers. I don't think... I just got these in as well, so I haven't like really decorated it much, but this is a good place to put those stickers because these columns aren't as wide as Erin Condren size stickers, but this is a good place you could put those. Like I like to put my don't forget or those label stickers, and it'll fit nicely here. So I do like to-dos that are for morning, afternoon, and evening, and then here to-dos that are just any time of the day, just to get it done. And then here is my cleaning, meals, and then water intake. And then I just made, I'm still waiting. The only thing I'm waiting for this planner is my minted sugar dividers. And so I kind of did some makeshift ones. As you can see, I chopped this too short, so I had to tape it back together. But it's just a little page marker for now while I'm waiting for my minted sugar dividers. And I just made it out of cardstock. But this is Peanuts Planner Co.'s grid note page with her daily. I put it side by side, and that's the same exact setup I had in my personal size planner. So I just make notes here, my schedule and to-dos here. And then this also is from Peanuts Planner Co., one of her sticky notes and the daily tracker. And so I'm trying to build some daily habits, and so I'm starting to track that here. And then this, I'll just move it every time I turn the page for the next day. I'll just move it to the next day. Because I usually in my personal size planner, I would keep a whole month's full of daily inserts, but because I have limited space in here, I only keep a week's worth. And because I just got these inserts, I haven't filled out the week, but normally I would fill out the entire week with appointments and then later on, day by day, my to-dos. So yeah, those are my daily inserts. And then I have just this cardstock with a pen loop for my pen, and I'll talk about that in a minute. And then this acts as a divider as well. So this first section is for my work. And so I just have a brain dump, some dates, upcoming dates that I had to remember that I usually put on my calendar, but because I have so much less space in the pocket size, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do future dates. So for now, I just put it on sticky notes in this section. And then some like bigger project stuff. That's work. This is the planner spot. Same thing, same concept. This is personal, same concept. And that's it. And then back here, I just have some sticky notes. And I really like these sticky notes from Kate Spade because they do fit nicely in the pocket size. And then these ones are my favorite sticky notes ever, and I could just put it that way too. So yeah, that's my setup for my pocket size planner. I've been really loving it. I feel, you know, I might go back to the personal size planner eventually or at some point, but I feel like right now, this is a much needed change. It makes me feel like less overwhelmed. I'm still planning my stuff, but I am keeping it to the essentials for now so I could get a little bit of rest. But what I really love about it is I could fit this planner into any size bag. So I've always wanted to carry a smaller bag, and I am well known among my friends for carrying the hugest bags because I like to carry my planner and my iPad and then a bunch of other stuff with me everywhere I go. And it started to take its toll on me both mentally and physically. I just didn't want to carry that load around. So I've always wanted to carry a smaller bag, but because my planner wouldn't fit into it, I never did. And now that I have the pocket size, I can, and it feels so good. I mean, it's literally a weight lifted off of me, both body and mind. So I'm really loving this right now. So that's that. And now let me just quickly go over the 5 tips that I covered on my blog. So the first tip was the master plan, and many of you guys have seen me go over this several times, but my master plan is basically this section, and I started it, I mean, I've always had this kind of master plan for a long time now, but in December of 2016, I started writing it down and putting it in my planner, which has really been a game changer for me to stay on track of stuff and to always be doing things every week, every month, every week, every day to accomplish my goals. So this is my master plan. I also have it electronically in my iPad, but I like having it written out here at the beginning, right at the front of my planner. So my master plan is my top 3 goals, my monthly goals and to-dos, my weekly goals and to-dos, and my daily goals and like ideal schedule. And so I reference these all the time, like every month while I'm planning my month. I'm always on this page to make sure I'm covering everything. Every single week, I'm always on this page to, plan out my week. If you notice here in this little section, I have a little checklist of what things I should cover when planning my week here, so I find that helpful. And then here is like my ideal daily schedule, and I stick to it for the most part every day, most days, not every day, but it's nice to have something to strive for and make sure my days are like balanced and everything's covered. So this is my master plan that I refer to on my blog post, which I'll link down below. And then the second tip I had was about pre-planning, and that has to do with this. So this is also a game changer, to pre-plan my week. So I've always pre-planned, but not in this way. So what I do is every Saturday or Sunday, I plan my whole week. So I fill this all out for the entire week. And before, I never kept it in my planner. And now one of the things that's a game changer for me is keeping it in my planner to always have a reference of how my week looks, but also because then when it comes to planning my days, I always plan my days either the evening before or the morning of, and then all I do, so it's blank, it's usually I will fill in appointments here or stuff that are for sure happening that day, but otherwise it's blank. And then I go here, okay, time to plan for Wednesday. I write in these things. And so that way, if anything changes, like if there's stuff that I didn't get done on Tuesday or something here on Wednesday moves to another day, I'm not over here whiting things out, scratching it out, or anything like that. I'm always starting fresh and with a new game plan for the day. So I really recommend pre-planning. I love it. It's brought me a lot of planner peace. The other thing is, the third tip that I shared was about categories. And again, if you've been following me for a while, you already know that I plan everything according to categories. 3 categories: work, the planner spot, and personal. And that's how my dividers are: work, the planner spot, personal. And that's how my days are planned too. Like I showed you earlier, it's always work, planner spot, personal. Or work, planner spot, this varies, and then personal. So what I really find helpful about that is Miss Trenchcoat from strangecharm.com. If you ever watched her, she talks a lot about batching her days, where she'll spend like one day writing all her blog posts or anything she needs to write, like I guess like workshop materials and blog posts and stuff like that. And then another day is for taking pictures. And so she batches her work. And so I can't really dedicate whole days to stuff because I have a day job and young children, but I can batch my day into time frames. So I do batch my work from morning, afternoon, evening, and it's also by work, the planner spot, personal. And so I find that really helpful to stay focused only on the planner spot during this time, or focused only on the family during this time, and not trying to multitask too much. And then also, so I'm covering everything, because before, when I used to keep one brain dump and have things all mixed up, sometimes it got confusing. I found it much more clearer and organized to keep my tasks and brain dumps separately. So I don't know, that's what works for me. The fourth tip that I shared on my blog was plan first, decorate second. So what was happening, as a lot of you know, I am a minimalist planner. And so I don't use too many stickers and washi tape and stuff like that. So, but what I was trying to do is, I was still trying to use stickers because I do love stickers and I do love decorating stuff. But I would decorate my weeks and my days first and then try to fit my planning into it. And I don't know, I got caught up, I got overwhelmed with all the stickers, and then I got caught up with what sticker is perfect to use for this, and you know, trying to make things fit even though it didn't really fit. And I don't know, it took way too much time and way too much effort, and I was decorating more than planning, it started to seem like. So now what I do is I plan everything first, pen only, and then I decorate second. Because like, first and foremost, this planner is a tool for productivity, to get things done. And it is also, you know, a tool for my creative expression, but I needed to make planning first in order for it to work for me. So that was my fourth planner tip: to plan first, then add deco second. My last tip was my top 3 planner supplies, besides my planner and inserts, of course, would be these 3 items. So first of all, this undo, it doesn't look like this. It usually has a really not cute looking yellow and red and black sticker, and I keep this on my desk because I use it so much, and I just didn't want to stare at that sticker, so I peeled it off and I covered it with marble stickers. So when I used to first see this on people's Plan With Me videos, I used to think like, that's too much trouble, I don't want to do it. And then I don't remember why, but I think one too many ripped stickers or ripped inserts, I decided to try it, and I've never stopped using it ever since. It's such a lifesaver. It saved so many stickers and so many inserts for me when I would need to take off stickers and move them around. It has saved so many, because you can remove your stickers from your pages without ruining the sticker, without ruining the insert, and you can reuse the sticker. So I mean, I feel like this saves a lot of money. And I know a couple people have said they use this and they don't like the sticky residue that it leaves. So I also don't like that, but I found kind of a way to get around it. So once I remove the sticker, I add just a tiny, like a drop or two more to that area where the sticky residue is, and I get a tissue and I wipe it off, and it comes right off, and then it's good as new. The only thing is you gotta be careful for not rubbing too much, because then it will start smearing the ink of the insert. So I highly recommend Undo. I'll link it below. And then you guys, if you've been watching, know that I love my gray mild liner. I use it to cross off tasks that I have done. And again, because I'm so neurotic about my planner, I don't like to cross it off, and I don't like to scribble, and also just a check mark isn't enough for me. So this mild liner is so great for marking off things that I've done. So like looking at this page, my eye is automatically drawn to this space right here of the tasks I still need to get done. So I love that. And then lastly, this is new. I haven't shown this on a video yet, but I started using the Friction Ball Slim. And a lot of you recommended this to me because you know my thing about correction tape and whiteout. And so I really love this pen. It doesn't write as dark and rich and black as my Inkjoy gel pen, but the trade-off is worth it, because now I don't have fear of writing in my page and messing up and then having to break out my correction tape and my makeshift whiteout labels and stuff like that. I know that I could just erase and rewrite it. So I really love this. I bought like a ton of pen refills because I never want to run out. This has been a game changer for me, just as far as my sanity and planner piece goes. And so yeah, those three supplies are my top supplies that if I had to do without stickers and washi tape or whatever, that's fine as long as I have these on hand. If you have any other tips, feel free to share it in the comments below. If you have any questions about what I shared, feel free to ask in the comments below. And hopefully it won't be too long until I'm back here again with another video. So until next time, bye.